Hey everybody, so today I am making cream puffs with cannoli cream. I love, love, love cannoli cream. I love making it from scratch, so I'm gonna show you how to make the ricotta from scratch and the cannoli cream itself, as well as the cream puffs. So let's do this. Over medium heat in a large pot, we're gonna combine 8 cups of whole milk and a cup and a half of heavy cream, 1 teaspoon of salt. Give that a nice good stir, and we're gonna heat this over medium heat till we reach 195 degrees. It's important that you don't wanna scald the milk. Once the milk reaches temperature, we're gonna add either lemon juice or vinegar. Today I'm using vinegar, but you can use either one. I'm doing a 1/4 cup. Give it a good stir, turn to low heat and let it simmer for about 2 to 3 minutes. Turn off the heat and let it sit for 5 minutes. Then we're gonna go ahead and strain this over a strainer that's lined with cheesecloth on top of a larger bowl to catch all the liquid. This can be the trickiest part because if you go too slow, it's gonna come out all sides of the pot. If you go too fast, it's gonna splatter everywhere, so just be careful. This is the point at which you decide what consistency you want. The longer you wait, the drier it's going to be. And now for cannoli cream, we do want a drier ricotta. I mean, that just looks gorgeous. I'm gonna strain out the last little bit of liquid. And now we have our cheese ready to go to make our cannoli cream. Now we're gonna get everything into our stand mixer, or you could use a hand blender, it doesn't matter. I'm starting with a 1/3 cup of sugar and a 1/4 cup of cinnamon. Now you can up the sugar content depending on your taste. Then you wanna get it really nice and whipped and creamy. Now let's make our pastry shells, also called pâté à choux. We're gonna add a 1/2 cup of water, a 1/2 cup of milk, 1 stick of butter, a 1/4 teaspoon each of salt and sugar. Bring to a boil over high heat, and then you're gonna add 1 cup of flour and start to stir. Stir slowly. You wanna stir until it comes together into a soft dough and you get a film on the bottom of the pot, just like that. Let cool for about 10 minutes before adding to the stand mixer. Once it's ready, we're gonna add 1 egg at a time, moving on medium-low speed. Wait till each egg is combined before adding the next one. Once they're all combined, we're looking for a nice smooth paste to start piping out our pastry shells. I'm making larger cream puffs, so I'm fitting out the bag with a large French star tip, but if you wanna make smaller cream puffs, you can use a smaller tip. There's different methods you can use for piping these out. Either way, it's gonna take a little bit of practice, so don't feel bad if they don't come out so pretty right away. Also keep in mind, these lines are gonna disappear once they're baked. It's also important to tamp down those little tops because they'll burn once they bake. Now you wanna get a good amount of egg wash on all your shells. And you can see I tried a different design because, like I said, at the end of the day, all those lines are gonna disappear once they're baked. You're gonna bake these at 425 for 15 minutes, then turn down the heat to 375 and bake for an additional 10 to 15 until they're nice and golden brown, just like these. Immediately get them onto a wire rack. Now you wanna poke holes in the bottom for 2 reasons. A, you wanna let the steam out so they don't collapse, and then you also wanna create a hole for piping in your cream. I piped in about 5 or 6 of these with the cannoli cream, but the cannoli cream is really dense and it was difficult to pipe out. So there's another method you can use where you basically just cut the tops off and fill them in like little sandwiches. This method is definitely easier and they still look delicious. Now I'm gonna make a chocolate ganache for the tops of the cream puffs. We're gonna do 8 ounces of chopped chocolate and 8 ounces of hot, heavy cream. Let the cream sit for 10 minutes and then start whisking. Dunk the puffs in top down, and then you want to shake off any excess chocolate. Put these back on your sheet and then go in the fridge to let the chocolate firm up for a few minutes. Now for the ones for the cut tops, I obviously cannot dunk those, so I just spoon them on and spread them around. Pretty easy. So excited to try these. That's just heavenly. See inside. The cream puffs are perfectly crisp and airy inside. The chocolate ganache, I mean, it almost looks like an eclair, but that cannoli cream hits. Honestly, there's nothing like cannoli cream. I would put it on anything. Oh my God. So I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please hit that subscribe button so you can stay tuned for upcoming videos. Please hit the like button and keep cooking.